Oh yeah.
Hey, does my lip look big?
And my lip look big in this dress. I told you quit talking back to me, woman.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Okay, so to state the obvious, Miss
No,
Eva,
no, no, don't say it. Don't say it. See if anybody guesses
what happened?
what's wrong with my picture.
Yeah, what's wrong with this picture? What just does not look right here?
What doesn't look right here? And then we'll kind of give people a little bit of time to
I
see.
thought maybe she dyed her hair a little bit.
But it's not my hair.
It's not the hair, though.
It's not.
So see if you can figure it out, and we'll see if we have a winner, and then we'll tell what it is later.
Yeah, we'll tell what it is later in case anybody notices, right? So the last time we were together, I was in San Francisco. As you can see by my backdrop, I am now home again.
Yes, and are you getting Arctic Blast there? Is
We
it?
are about to get Arctic Blast. It's supposed to start today. But you
Yeah,
can
ours starts tonight. It's coming down tonight. Yeah, I noticed that you had like 5 layers of clothes on right now. So that's why I was asking about the Arctic Blast coming down, which for me, if it gets 60 degrees or lower, then it's Arctic Blast for me.
Well, let me see. I'm not going to get up from my desk, but I think it's like probably 40 some right now. Let's see.
Now, we're supposed to be like 69 or 70 today, and then the cold air comes in tonight.
Oh, it's currently 37 degrees. We're supposed to have a high.
Oh my gosh, that's going to be our low tonight. Oh, I can't stand the cold.
I love it. I love it. It's really crispy, and actually, it's just now started clouded over, but it's actually been quite lovely. So
I don't like it. I went to Costco yesterday, and I bought all the gear that I needed. I should have brought it. I should have brought some of it in.
What, you went to Costco to prepare for like a 50-degree night?
Yeah, because I am so cold-natured. I got an electric throw blanket, a heated electric throw blanket, and I got 2 pairs of fuzzy socks, and I got 3 pair of fuzzy pajama pants.
You're crazy.
So I am going to be nice and snuggly and warm when all this cold air comes in because I can't take the cold. I'm going to move to Florida when my children graduate high school. I'm going to have to I'm going to fly south for the winter.
Stop. You're going to be fine. Stop.
I can't stand the cold. I don't like it. Now, San Francisco, were you warm there? Was it nice and toasty there?
Oh, San Francisco. I was in San Francisco in June, and it was miserable. And those of you guys that are on the West Coast, you know that it actually gets miserable in June. June is a terrible month for San Francisco.
Oh, you want to talk about miserable? Let's look at this. Miss Kate. Oh
my God, Miss
Kate. 15 degrees, but it feels like 1. Oh. I would definitely be in the heated. I would have to get electric heated breeches.
Hey, Kate, you know what to do to warm up.
Is Kate? Kate, where are you at? Are you in Colorado?
No. She's like in Idaho or like Utah or like something like that.
Idaho. Oh.
Idaho. That's it.
Okay. Yeah. My sister-in-law. One of my sister-in-laws lives in Iowa. In Iowa, honey? Yeah. My husband's in here with me, but I can't show him. He'll get mad because he hasn't brushed his hair today. But he has a sister-in-law that lives in Iowa, and they get so much snow they pack it up on the sides of the road.
Yeah.
And make snow walls. And one year she was in for Christmas or Thanksgiving or something, and she said, "Yeah, it was a little cold." She said, finally we hit like 10 degrees and I could let the girls go out and play. And I was like, are you kidding? Oh my gosh, there is
I'm
no
telling you,
way
I'm
I
one of
could
the
do
people
that.
that loves it. And when I came back from San Francisco, it was like rainy here and whatever. And so the first thing I did, my husband, God bless him, I love him so much. He had all the wood ready, and all I had to do was turn on the gas. And we have a gas starter fireplace because we like real wood. But it's got a gas thing, and you just light the gas, lights the wood, and then you shut the gas off, and you got your little fire. It was awesome, and I stayed that way to do my entire, what is that called? Jet lag thing.
Yeah.
The jet lag thing, right? So anyway, I don't know if anybody is guessing what's wrong with me.
I don't think they heard because some people came in late. So there's a little something different going on with Ivana today. And so we're playing What's Wrong with This Picture? So see if you can guess what's a little different about her today, and maybe what made whatever is different a little different about her today. So that's the game because we had some stragglers come in, so I don't think everyone was on when we were first talking about it because now I see that everyone's on and talking to us. So I
I'm
don't
so
think that's the game.
I'm so glad that Albert's here. He has been a regular. All you guys are regulars.
Yeah, we love you, Albert, and I'm so sorry that last time you didn't get the invitation beforehand. That was totally my fault.
We
I
are
had
very
a
random.
week last week. I was trying to prepare. I've started a new course, a WordPress course, and I'm showing people how to build a WordPress website. And shameless plug, I'll give you guys the link if you want to join. I just recorded the first class today, right before the show. So if you still want to get into the WordPress course with me, it's dirt cheap.
But tell them why. Tell them about the course, because maybe, we got some really smart people on this course. They're like experienced. I should just say smart. They're smart and
Right, exactly. Well, what it's for, I have a client, I have a new client, a great client who has a course that she's doing on teaching people how to market themselves online, and it's all about that kind of stuff and market themselves socially and all of that on social media. So a lot of them didn't have websites to even start marketing. So they were talking about, oh, I don't have a website, I don't even know where to start, what should I do? So they asked me if I would run my WordPress website course so I could show people how to build their own website, and then they'd have something to market and actually use some of these tools for. Some of them have a website, but not all of them did. It was a big majority of them that didn't. So I said, yeah, of course. So that's what I did. And so I'm running that course, and what it is I'm showing from start to finish how to get your domain name, set up your hosting, install a template, set up your pages, blog, everything. So it's going to be, it runs 6 weeks. It started today, and it's all recorded, and you will have it's part of my Press Play series that I've started, which means you press play, it's done, and you get it done. I'm not just talking about it and blowing smoke up your butt and just, telling you, oh, you can build a WordPress website and blah, blah. I'm actually showing you exactly how to do it, and then we finish, bam, you have a WordPress website up. So
and I'm so
I'll post a link to that. So if you guys want to get in, I'm offering it dirt cheap because I did it as a special for them. So I'll give it to you guys.
And I'm so glad that you're using that Press Play branding.
Yes.
Because that's what we came up with when we thought of it for something else. But I'm so glad.
And we're going to use it for something else, too, because it's going to be part of a series. And so me and Evan are actually going to do something together, too, and we'll let you guys know what that is. That's coming up. It's going to be a lot of fun. And you may even have a chance to go on vacation with us, too, at some point.
That's what I would do.
It's going to be part of a Press Play series that's what we like to do. We like to just get it done. Quit telling me all this stuff I can do, and I can make money and I can do this and I can do that. Show me. Everybody would tell me, hey, I know that I need to have a website. I know that I need to do webinars. I know that I need to get on social media. I know that I need to build a list and all this stuff, but how do I do it? Where do I start? And how do I, you get home from these things or you finish up with a webinar about it, and then you're like, okay, I know I need to do all this stuff, but where the heck do I start and how do I do it? So that's what Press Play series is all about. It's about get it done kind of stuff. So even I'll be joining me on the next one that we do, and it's going to be all about product launches and launching your product and your brand.
I think that, I don't know if it's how this comes, but, we're being random. But one of the things that I so want to acknowledge, you guys don't even know, because you know Rhonda from Random and you know her from the games and from all that stuff. This is not the Rhonda that I met 2 or 3 years ago. It sort of is, but it's kind of not.
Right.
And I would have to say that I am astounded and amazed. You are so far probably my star client in terms of how you have stepped into your brand. And I don't know that
but you get all the credit for that, because it's people think, oh, well, branding, whatever, it's my brand, it's my name, or whatever it is. And you don't put a lot of emphasis on it, but it's really important. And I didn't put a lot of emphasis on it either, because I had up this boring brand that didn't even fit me, and people didn't even go to my website. And then I worked with Ivana on creating my brand. We did it in like 30 minutes. I don't know that she can do that for everybody, but she knew me. But we did, and over Skype. We didn't even speak. We did it typing over Skype in 30 minutes. And I went through her whole thing. You need to post the link to your 5-question video that you have, because that's kind of what she went through with me. But once we did that and I got my brand, it was like, oh my gosh, my whole world changed. It just really did, and I just stepped right into it. I loved it. I was excited about it.
You guys don't even realize, and this is astounding to me to watch you now. It is astounding because who you were when you and I first went to the Be the Change event and met and were roommates, and who you are now, you guys don't even realize. I mean, she has changed her hair. She has changed, I don't know if you've changed your makeup. I think you did. It's a little more subtle. It's a little more sophisticated.
Yes.
Everything about this woman has done this like subtle but yet like really powerful tweak. And not only that, I don't know that you would have done this kind of video thing when we first got started.
Yeah, it was something that I wanted to do and thought about doing, but really my brand, or my lack thereof, the brand that just didn't fit me, was holding me back, because I didn't want to put that out there. And I wasn't that proud of it, and I wasn't like, oh, I'm so excited about my brand. And so when you're not excited about your brand, you don't feel like it really fits you. That holds you back from putting yourself out there and actually doing the things that you actually want to do, because you are kind of like, oh, well, my brand's kind of and I don't know if people will like it or get it or any of that. But now that I stepped into it, I'm like, look, I got my brand color on now. I go out shopping, I see my brand colors, and I want to wear them. And then
you put them on your nails.
Yeah, I've done my nails. I've done like my logo on my fingernail, and I have my Adirondack chairs out on my porch painted in my brand colors. I really own this brand, and it's me, and I'm just really loving it. And it was like, I'm telling you, my phone rings off the hook. I have to turn people away. I actually have a waiting list now of clients wanting to work with me, and I didn't do anything different as far as marketing and like putting myself out there anymore, other than like doing these Google Hangouts and stuff. But even before that, it was like my business expanded so much just from stepping into my brand without me changing what I was doing marketing wise. So
I keep telling people, and the reason I wanted you to talk about this is because if I have been on this thing to explain to people that marketing is about who you're being and not what you're doing. Because actually what I came away with in San Francisco is this idea, and I don't know if we talked about this then, I can't remember, but this idea that we're actually moving. The trend is, so this is going to turn out to be a trend hangout a little bit, towards more intimacy. I mean, think about it. We choose to buy from people with whom we feel some kind of kinship. We crave kinship and we crave intimacy. And the only way you're going to get that is if you are being your brand rather than just doing it, which is, you are the most profound example of that.
Yeah. Now, talking about intimacy, we're going to talk about just here in a minute about how Facebook is killing my intimacy.
Oh, excellent.
But I want to show you, okay, so we got some people talking, and Kate said she's jealous of people with fireplaces. They have a house that's 100 years old and no fireplace.
Oh, no.
Me too. I love a fireplace, and I don't have one. I was actually telling my husband today that I want to go and get one of those fake electric fireplaces.
Yeah, just get one.
And put it in my living room so that I have that fireplace feel without, you know, having to chop wood or whatever.
You can get a gas one that's vent-free.
It's going to feel like summertime in my house because I have my electric blanket. I'm going to have a little fireplace. So I'm going to be nice. And
look, Kate wants to go on vacation.
Yeah, somewhere warm. That's what we're thinking. Like wintertime, maybe we go somewhere warm. Me and Ivana may be doing a retreat at some point, so we'll let you guys know about that too.
Yes, it's a workcation because we're all about it.
Right, exactly. And Kate said she loves the idea of brand color, and I do too. And I'll tell you too, when I first told Ivana what color I wanted to use for my brand, it was pink. And she was like, ugh, no, you can't use pink. And I was like, I got to use pink, even if it's an accent color, because that's my favorite color. And so, but you know what has really happened is I still love pink, but I've started actually buying stuff more in the teal color. That's my brand that goes with the pink. And I really love the teal color, and I'm using it more often than the pink, and I think it actually, this color looks good on me, don't you think?
It really does. I think it looks great. But I do want to say, not something we can talk about at another hangout. We can really talk about some of the cool trends that are going on, but actually pink at the time you chose it, like last year or something, it's actually a trending color, but it's like a certain kind of pink that's a trending color.
I didn't want like Pepto-Bismol pink. I wanted a sassy kind of hot pink.
Yeah, like a strong, powerful pink.
Yeah, a strong pink, not a weak bubblegum pink or Pepto pink or any of that stuff. That's not what I wanted. Okay, so when we talk about brand and building your brand and building yourself online and all of that, I'm mad because Facebook is killing my intimacy.
I want to hear how Facebook is killing your intimacy.
I'm telling you, Facebook is killing everyone's intimacy. Because I've seen people complaining about it over and over on Facebook. So I'm going to do a little test. So if you're on Facebook with me, I'm going to put out a post today. Hey, if you can see this post, click like. Because everyone is saying their likes are going way down. People aren't seeing, aren't getting the likes and the views and all like they were before. And I even see it too, even with like friends. You know, I'll notice I'll be on Facebook and I'll be like, I'm so-and-so, I haven't seen them post anything lately. And so I'll go to their Facebook page and they're posting like crazy, but for some reason it's not showing up on my news feed.
Right, because you didn't.
Facebook is doing something different. And people aren't seeing all of our posts, and that really ticks me off.
They're only showing you people now on your desktop, on your computer. You can adjust it and see the most recent. Now, whether I'm seeing everybody or not, I don't know. But one of the peeves I have overall.
Yeah, but not everybody knows to do that, and so default-wise,
yes,
your people aren't seeing everything that you post.
And I think that, and they're only showing the most popular ones, or they're only showing people that you've interacted with, or something like that. And for some reason, I really am into the time. Like, it's important to me to see what's happening recently, and I don't get to see that. I've tried. There's a new
I
app.
know. I will see these posts come up and it says like somebody went here or did this, and then I look and it was like yesterday or 2 days ago, and it's just now coming up in my news feed.
And I happened when my husband's cousin was here, and she was here in Cleveland, and I was like, oh, come and see her. She goes, oh, I'm already back in New York. I'm like, seriously?
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't understand why they're doing it, but I know that it's happening. And so I'm thinking, I've noticed on my Facebook that I'm part of some groups on Facebook. Now, I will see all the posts from those groups. So I'm thinking if you really want to get an impact for your business on Facebook now, you're going to have to start joining those groups, and things that you want people to see, you're going to have to post in the groups. So that's what I've started doing. I'm going to see if that works. I don't know if it will, but join some groups that are related to what it is that your type of audience would be interested in, or that is topics that you're an expert at, so that you can engage and share there. Because I do see, it seems like all the posts that come up from the groups that I'm part of. But, you know, I have like over 2,000 friends on Facebook, and I'm getting like 1 or 2 likes on things, and maybe, you know, 15, 20 views. And so, and then when I say, hey, people don't engage with me on Facebook, it's not that they don't want to, they're just not seeing my stuff, because, you know, I'm more of a Facebook stalker.
yeah, because I don't think I've seen anything from you in a while.
And I've been posting on Facebook, but I just I'm not doing it as often because nobody was engaging with me. I would say some very witty and intelligent things, and no one would say anything back.
You know what?
And you know what? You know what I tell Facebook? Facebook, it's not me, it's you.
Yeah, see, Dave's given us. You know what? When I do the thing on the stream, it's not showing for me, so you're gonna have to do it. The comments.
See, Sheila is with me here.
Yeah, Sheila and Dave are with you. And
yeah, she said she left Facebook a year ago, and it started then, and it pissed her off. How dare they decide who and what I can see? That's what I'm saying.
exactly.
I don't like that at all, and I think they're doing it, you know, of course, why most businesses do things for money and to get you to buy ads, to get things to show up, because really that's what you're going to have to do to get things to show up in the news feed like it should be.
Right, right. And I think the other thing I want to mention is that I don't want Dave Pipe to think we're ignoring him. He did take a stab at what's wrong.
Yeah, let's see what Dave.
It's all the way down. It's down. No.
I got it. Facebook started that over 2 years ago, just before I closed down using them. And that time they did quite a good explanation, but didn't pin it for very long. So they explained why they were doing it, evidently, but whatever they said, I don't believe.
Well, Dave also made a guess about what's wrong, and he said I was biting my lip, and that must have been while I was having my 50 Shades of Grey moment.
Because
Because we all know that's what she likes to do. She likes to bite her lip, and he likes
it was the rope from the hotel from last week.
Rope from the hotel.
Oh my God.
Yes.
It was me. I popped her. I told her to quit talking back to me, that it was going to happen one day. To the moon, Alice. To the moon.
And so, yeah, that's actually what's really wrong is, of course, right, the minute that I'm supposed to do, the day, you know, this has followed me for most of my life, the day I had a big date, the day I had an interview, the day I had to do a Forbes video was the day I felt the tingle on my lip that said I was about to get a cold sore. So I ran around downtown San Francisco until which if you guys, here's a tip, a totally non-business tip, if you guys are plagued with this like I am every so often, is lysine, Lysine. It's an amino acid. You go, you get it, and you take a lot of it. My best friend and roommate, when I lived in Philadelphia, his childhood friend was a pharmacist, and she said it's an amino acid, so you can't OD on it. You just take a bunch of it, whatever doesn't get used passes through.
Just take a whole bottle of that stuff.
I did. I took like half a bottle. It did delay.
But I don't think that you're like a really good spokesperson for this stuff right now, judging by the look of your face.
You know what my husband says? It's like a planetoid. It's got its own orbit.
Yeah, it's its own. Yeah, it's got its own zip code there on your face.
It's got its own zip code. But you know, yeah, and I was actually even doing I had to do a Google Hangout with Adrienne Ott, who's like this awesome author who talked about time slicing, which is a really cool topic that we can get into. And she was like, oh, if you don't want to do it, this is how I know I'm middle-aged. I'm like, I was able, like it looks really bad today, but the day, I think Monday, I did the Hangout, it wasn't quite so bad. I was able to like get lipstick and stuff on it and not be so bad. But
that's usually what happens. It's always when you have something important and then something like that happens. I know I accidentally dyed my hair Easter chicken orange, trying to get it blonde the day before we were leaving for vacation. And it was Christmas Eve, but thank goodness my my hairdresser was so nice as to come in and fix my hair for me before we left. But it was terrible. I had to wear a hat until I got there and got it fixed, but she did amazing. But that's how it happens. And you know what? That was something that I might would have wanted to Facebook, but no one would have seen it. So if now, you know, we were telling our children, be careful about what you put on Facebook because you never know who's going to see it. You know what, kids? Go post whatever you want on Facebook because nobody's going to see it anyway.
No. You know how it's going to work? Go post whatever it is that you want on Facebook. Nobody that matters will see it. The only people who will see it, nobody that doesn't matter will see it. Only the people who are trying to hire you or that like that girl you have a crush on.
Your mom's going to see it, so be careful. And your grandma.
Right. That's actually the only way I let my son get on Facebook, and he's on Instagram. But the only way I let him on Facebook is if he was friends with like.
Oh my gosh! I got to show you this.
And everybody.
Sheila's cracking me up. Sheila says that's how she thinks about tequila. Like you do the lysine, take a bunch of it, and whatever is not used will pass through. That's how you do tequila. I love it. I love it, Sheila. Cheers to you, Sheila.
Yeah, I actually got a special. I got a special. Were you here? Did I have Shiva when you were here? I think I did. My plum brandy. I think I had some of that, didn't I? Did you have some of that?
No, you made me the cherry
moonshine.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I got some real homemade Shivovica Serbian plum brandy that my mom brought me.
Oh.
It's in a Coke bottle, and I have it hiding so that my husband doesn't drink it all because it's like super delish and homemade.
When I went to Baltimore a while back, I stayed with a client of mine that you know, and she made me a drink with some vodka that was unproofed, I think is what you call it. Unproofed or like way too much proofed or something. I don't remember how she said it, but it was strong, really strong. But I slept really good that night after having the drink. I think she said it was unproofed, and she is from Jamaica, and I'm thinking it's something they drink there in Jamaica or whatever.
That's where we need to go. We need to go to Jamaica. Yeah, we're taking whoever wants to go on a workation retreat with us.
Oh yeah, me and even I love workations. I want to do one where we work really hard all day and then play really hard in the evening. That would be so much fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so look, Kate has a suggestion for me. I should go find all of my witty and funny posts and put them in a book. Title the book F Facebook. I love it. Don't give me those kind of ideas because I will actually do it, Kate.
She will do it. She has the village to do it.
Evidently, I am not cooler online, so I need to write a book instead.
That's, I think, the only way I could be cool. I am
Yeah,
so.
when I mention that people don't engage with me on Facebook, they always say, well, I don't see your posts on Facebook, or they'll send me a message and say, now I'm engaging with you, if they see me on Google Plus. So I say, I'm with you, Kate. F Facebook, and we're going to Google Plus, okay?
Okay, look at Sheila. Overproof, 110%. Overproof.
Overproof, that's it. That's what it was called, overproof. Yeah.
Sheila would know all about that.
Yeah, Sheila is our alcohol connoisseur. Lady knows how to partay.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
She knows how to blow off some steam. I love Sheila. She plays the games with us.
Oh, I know, and I'm not going to play with you. I wish I could play with you. I think Mike Daniel.
I know. What is up with that? I know you have people coming, but for you guys who don't know, Michael had asked me, I'm going to be on Plus Word this Friday, and Michael had asked me if maybe Ivana would join and play along, which would be so much fun. But everybody knows she turns into a pumpkin at 10 p.m., so.
I'm going to have now that my parents are retired, they were at my house last weekend. Not the whole weekend. They just were traveling, so they stopped in, spent the night, and left. But this coming weekend is like a Serbian holiday. It's a family holiday, and I'm hosting since my parents are retired.
What's the holiday?
It is St. George's Day.
Oh, okay. Well, Sheila, there you go. There is an excuse to drink. We're going to celebrate the Serbian holiday.
We will be drinking, but they're coming for the weekend, so and there will be church involved and all kinds of stuff, and but mostly I have to clean and cook. And honestly, I'm going to tell you people, with the way these houses are built, I cannot do anything beyond a certain time. I even have this piano that we cannot play, right? The only time anyone can, because any little sound that happens in this house carries. So if I were on a Google Hangout, nobody would be sleeping at 11 o'clock at night.
Well, tell them it's Friday night.
This is not going to work. I did that last time.
All of your family goes to sleep at 10 p.m.?
Oh, my God, yes. Everyone's asleep in this house.
You may have. Why don't you just go to Walmart?
And play Plus Word. Yeah, but at some point, you know what's going to happen?
24 hours.
I'll tell you
or
what.
The Waffle House.
The next time everyone is gone, and the next time that I have this house to myself on a Friday night, I will let you know, and I will stay up, and we will play Plus Word.
Okay, Michael, you heard that. I believe Michael's here because he was making comments earlier. So, Michael, we're going to hold her to that. She's going to play Plus Word at some point and stay up late.
You know what's likely to happen is that you and I are planning a road trip in April. Although, you know what? I got another thing that I might go to. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. It's in Las Vegas. Might need to go to Las Vegas. Not so great.
We're doing a road trip to Florida in March or April, me and you.
Yeah, whenever it is.
We're taking a Thelma and Louise trip, so we will have to video document this road trip that we take to be the change. Oh, we have, look, okay, so we're all going to do a road trip to Jamaica. I'm not sure if you can actually do a road trip to Jamaica, but and
Oh, we're
Keelan
gonna do
says
Jack
that we might could get Jack
Daniels.
Daniels to sponsor our trip.
I have an idea. What we should do is, when I was in college and as a marketing major, one of the things that we would do is case studies.
Uh-huh.
Case studies. So we would go to this one particular bar and
Oh,
you would buy
case
a case of
study.
beer.
Okay.
Case studies. And this, I am ashamed to admit, is pretty much how I got this degree, because marketing doesn't happen in a book. It happens with people. This was my story anyway.
Oh, aren't you so smart and witty?
I don't know if I'm smart and witty. I wish I could be funny on demand.
You
I want
are.
to be.
You're just naturally funny.
I'm just naturally
I
funny.
don't even know it.
Yeah. So, So let's see. What else should we talk about?
I laugh at you all the time. I mean, with you.
Yeah, you do laugh at me all the time. You know what though? I was having like a down moment. Because I went to San Francisco. I was there to do some outlining, some brainstorming, content stuff. I got some of that done. You've heard little bits of it. I'm actually, my intention is to write a big branding book.
Right.
Intimacy.
Well, evidently you did some homework and some field work on the intimacy, and came back with on your lip.
No, this I've had. You know what? I actually believe it was my mother that gave this to me, because she always got these, and then it was just a matter of time before I got them, and then I carry them. And I used to get them all the time. I didn't want to talk about that. That's stupid. But anyway.
Yeah, that's gross. That's like hashtag TMI for sure today.
Why are we talking about this now? Where was I going with this?
Hashtag really?
Funny on demand. This is like not even funny. Branding, intimacy. Oh, and then I came back and I was like really pooped out and tired, and I don't know what I wanted. I think I'm going to write a book called I Don't Know What I Want, But I Want It Now.
That's going to be really confusing.
Well, did you ever notice, like, everybody knows what they
That's going to be a random book for sure. It's going to be like Seinfeld, the book about nothing.
About nothing. I don't know what I want, but I want it now. I had this conversation with my best friend in high school. It's like, well, I want this, and I want this, and then it's like, you're so all over the place. You're like, I don't know what I want. And that, I kind of came back, and I was kind of like, whoa. And it took me a while to get back into it. So you don't get down too often, though.
What do you mean get? No, I don't. I try not to. Anyway, most of the time, I'm the glass is half full kind of person. I just am. And so I always talk about the good things and the good reasons to do something. And sometimes that gets me in trouble because I don't think about, a lot of the what ifs or whatever. And my husband does, so we kind of balance each other out in that way where, he'll think of more of, okay, well, what if this happened or what if that happened? Well, I don't even want to think about that. I just want to think about the good stuff. So, you got to have a little bit of a balance there. So that kind of balances me out some, to have that. But I'm just a glass half full kind of person. And two, I don't get that down if something doesn't work out exactly like I thought it should, because it's okay. Nobody died. We go on. We learned from it, and I try just not to get down. Not that I wouldn't be disappointed, of course, if something didn't work out, but it's not going to get me down and I give up or whatever. So I'm just the kind of person, I want to see the positive in everything. But I think that's helped me in being an entrepreneur and being willing to step out and do stuff that might be a little scary or might make me nervous or, could flop or could make me look stupid or, anything else. But it's I'm not thinking about those things, which I think is kind of good because it keeps my nerves down. Because if you're always thinking, oh, well, what if this doesn't work out, or what if I mess this up, or don't do that to yourself. So I try not to do that to myself. So I think that's what keeps me from being down a lot.
I think
But
people
yeah,
are
that's just how
shocked.
my brain's wired.
I think that people are shocked because I'm very rarely down.
Uh-huh.
Probably seen it more than others because we work together, but I'm very rarely
Right.
down. And if something isn't quite right, it's like everyone's like, "What's wrong?" As if the world is coming to an end, right?
Yeah, and you're not like a Debbie Downer kind of person at all. I mean, you have your little spells, which we all do. And then, I try to give you all the positives and all of that. So,
I just get over
yeah.
myself. Although it took me a couple days this time to get over myself.
I tell you what would make you happy
What's that? A cronut?
to play. Well, that would too. Well, there's quite a few things that could probably make you happy. But anyway, probably a couple you tried when you got that cold sore. But, but um, it would make you happy to play plus word or to at least watch it. So everyone come Friday night because I'll be on there and
I know.
I will try to make you happy.
I watch it. You know what? Actually, when I watch it like on the Saturday morning when I get up really early. So when I'm up in the morning and I'm going through my email and stuff,
It's
I'll
like a
watch
Saturday
it.
morning cartoon.
Yeah. Well,
Well, that's fine. As long as you watch, that's all that matters.
I'll watch it, but I will not. I can't even participate. It will create so much bleep in this house.
Oh, well, tell them to get over themselves, even and stand up to them and
I
say,
want
look
to.
here, I'm going to play my game, and if you don't like it, you know what you need? You need a playhouse.
That's what I need. I need what you
Yeah.
have.
Yeah, because
How many years
when
that I'm
I
doing
first
this?
started playing the game show, my husband did come in there, and he was trying to go to bed because he had to work the next day because he works every other weekend. And he's like, who are you talking to this time of night, and why are you talking so loud? And I was like, I'm sorry, I was playing the game, and now I'm talking to people. So now I just come out to my playhouse,
See, this is
and
what I need.
I
I
can be
need my
loud if I want to, and I'm not disturbing the house, especially on the weekends.
you.
After work.
There is no place in this house, maybe in my basement, which is now like torn up. It looks like an episode of The Hoarders because my husband keeps promising he's going to finish it. It is being
You
finished,
need a
but
tour of that, your hoarder house. I don't
my
even
down
believe that. I was at your house. It's very clean.
yeah. But no, the downstairs looks like because he moved everything that was like all the storage and stuff that was like in nooks and against the wall is now like in the
In the
middle of
middle.
the room. So if you want something, you have to like go around. It's like ridiculous, you know.
You got hoarders tunnels all through your house.
I know, right? So the only way I could do, I think, if he could like, if he makes me a place, down in the basement, I can do it. But like right now, there's not like even like no one's home right now, so it's totally cool. But if there were people here, it
Well,
would
you
be.
guys have a suggestion. So you guys, there's a few people on here that play the game show. So what do you do not to disturb everyone? Or is your whole house like night awake people? Now, see, on the weekends, my husband doesn't work. He'll stay up anyway, so he doesn't really care if I'm, playing my game and talking to everybody. He doesn't get mad about that or anything like that. I mean, if he's got to go to work the next day, of course he doesn't want me in there talking loud while he's trying to sleep. But what do you guys do to escape? We got to give Ivana some
Give me
tips
some
on how she
suggestions.
can.
I could give
I
everyone.
say you go to the Waffle House. You could have a waffle and some hash browns while you watch the plus word. The most fun thing about it is I love playing the game too. Even as a contestant or in the audience, because the audience has a lot of fun too. But then we have an after party, and that's where the magic happens. Is the after party? Yeah, we have so much fun in that after party, and it's stuff in there that we can't tell anyone. Kate knows. Kate's been in there.
Because did you did,
Uh,
did Yeah, I
Oh
wanted
yeah,
this
it's a
other conversation.
whole different dynamic. We would be banned from Google if we aired these after parties. So, and to find out just how fun they are, you have to come and
You
you
have
have to
to.
watch the show, and then you'll get invited in for the after party. So
There you go.
a little secret there, and it's a lot of fun. We just kick back and have a good time.
See, Kate says there's another good reason to have an attic.
Yeah, see, she has an attic, so that's where her office
Attic,
is.
that's even better.
Yeah, I think she was saying they have like 3 levels, so that helps. And when you work at home, anyway, like most of us do, that's the thing is finding a space in your home where you can work, where it's quiet for one. And if you're working, like me, I'm a night person. So before I had my playhouse, I had my desk in our bedroom. And if I was
Oh,
working late at night, then I would be quiet, but I would have the computer on. And then my husband's trying to sleep because he has to work the next day, and you got computer light going on. And then I'm sitting there clicking with my fingernails on the keyboard. So that just wasn't a good situation. I didn't have a laptop at the time either, and we had tried like screens and dividing us and all of that. So it is a challenge when you work from home to kind of keep everyone happy,
yep.
and you be able to get your work done and you not be disturbed, and then not disturbing everybody else in the house with things that you have to do too, just like I do the show. So I'm in my little playhouse. I can do it in the house if I want to. Nobody's usually here during the day, but that's something that we have to do. We just have to come up with what's going to
Create.
work for us and get in our space, because this is our livelihood, and our whole house becomes our office. But anywhere can
Yes.
be our office, like the Waffle House or Starbucks, which is where
I
I'm
can go to
going
the
after
local
this show.
pub. I can go to the local pub, that place I took you to dinner, the Irish
Yeah.
pub.
Yeah, but see, that's kind of loud in there when they have a band playing, and
Yes.
it's just I don't get a lot of work done at Starbucks, but I'll go there sometimes just for um, the change of environment and to get out of the house and to be with other people. It's
I
an
don't,
excuse to put real clothes on.
I don't want to be with. I just want to be with you guys.
Oh, aren't you sweet?
Isn't
Yeah,
that sweet?
I know I have all virtual friends. Like I tell my husband and my kids, I'm kind of a big deal online.
You are. You are.
To some people, I probably am. But yeah, most of my friends are virtual, which is pretty awesome. I like it because I have a diverse range of friends.
Exactly. Exactly. So,
Oh, okay. So Michael has a suggestion. I like the suggestion. So he says maybe if our guest that we were planning can't make it, we can have Kate Boyer on with us again. That would be awesome. But you have to put us both. I want me and Kate on the same team. That would be fun.
there you go.
We would totally rock it,
You
Kate.
would. I think you would.
Yeah. So
Did you
that would be
have? Did you do
awesome.
the couples thing? Did you
If
do the
I
couples?
don't hear it, no, Michael hasn't put that together yet. Michael, you got to get the newlywed thing put together for us.
That's right.
I'm waiting. All right, guys. I know
Got to get going.
we've gone totally random today, but I've had a lot of fun. I love all the comments. You guys rock. You're hilarious, and we love watching your comments.
I promise. I wonder if I'll be gorgeous next time we do this.
Oh, you're still gorgeous. You're still a doll.
Who wants a kiss?
No.
No.
Okay. I'm so glad we're virtual. Oh my gosh.
Should we let these people get back to work? You and I need to
Yes.
get back to work.
I know I need to get back to work too. I think I might have a Starbucks first. I'm gonna take a Starbucks break, and then I have plenty of work to do, which is a good thing. I'm not complaining. It keeps me busy and keeps the bills paid, and all those little luxuries like electricity and all that good stuff. So
Exactly. Exactly.
All right, guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Even though you want to get up our leaving music. Thank you,
It's
guys,
time
for
to
joining.
go. When?
We will see you next week. I hate that it's over. I could talk to you guys all day.
Yeah, me too.
Just
We have
doesn't
to.
pay the bills, though.
Gotta work. Gotta work.
We got to figure that out. We're gonna have to get maybe Jim Beam will sponsor us or Jack Daniels. Bye, guys. Have a great day.
Bye, everyone.